From fiery battles in Spain to sky lanterns floating over Thailand, the world is bursting with incredible festivals you've probably never heard of. These aren't your typical parades or parties. Each one is packed with history, color, and cultural magic that makes them truly one of a kind. In this video, we're diving into the most unique festivals from every corner of the globe. Get ready to be amazed. Today we will talk about most unique festivals around the world. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The cultural tapestry of festivals. Festivals are more than just celebrations. They are a living, breathing expression of a culture's identity, beliefs, history, and values. Across the globe, people gather in vast numbers to commemorate everything from seasonal changes to spiritual milestones, food, art, and even peculiar local legends. Some festivals are rooted in ancient traditions, passed down for thousands of years, while others are born from modern-day creativity and quirky traditions. What makes certain festivals truly unique is how they reflect the essence of a place through rituals, costumes, performances, and shared joy. From hurling tomatoes in Spain to worshipping ancestors in Mexico or walking on fire in Fiji, the world is bursting with festivals that defy the ordinary. Let's take a deep dive into 8 of the most distinctive, unforgettable, and downright extraordinary festivals the world has to offer. 2. La Tomatina, Spain's legendary tomato fight. Held on the last Wednesday of August every year in the small town of Buñol near Valencia, La Tomatina is possibly the world's messiest festival. This tomato-throwing spectacle began in 1945, supposedly after a street altercation, during a parade led to the spontaneous use of vegetables as projectiles. Today it has evolved into a highly organized, internationally famous event where over 20,000 participants throw more than 100 metric tons of overripe tomatoes at each other. The town provides goggles and follows strict safety protocols. Before the chaos begins, a ham is placed atop a greasy pole, and once someone climbs and retrieves it, the tomato war commences. Local authorities hose down the streets afterward, and remarkably, the acidity in the tomatoes helps clean the town square. While the idea may seem wasteful, the tomatoes used are specifically grown for the event and are unfit for consumption. It's a glorious, red-smeared celebration of joy and unity. 3. Holi, India's Festival of Colors. Holi, also known as the Festival of Colors, is a Hindu spring festival that signifies the triumph of good over evil and the arrival of warmer days. It's one of the most vibrant and visually stunning celebrations in the world, held predominantly in India and Nepal, but increasingly celebrated globally. Participants gather in streets, parks, and temples to smear each other with colored powders, known as gulal, trench friends with water balloons, and dance to rhythmic drum beats. Bonfires are lit on the eve of Holi to burn away evil spirits, a ritual known as Holokadayan. The festival also has mythological significance, such as the tale of Prahlad and Holika, emphasizing the victory of devotion over tyranny. In cities like Mathura and Vrindavan, Holi takes on a particularly sacred meaning, being associated with Lord Krishna. This joyful chaos breaks down social barriers, uniting people of all ages, castes, and backgrounds. 4. Dia de los Muertos, Mexico's Day of the Dead. Far from a somber occasion, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, in Mexico is a colorful, emotionally rich festival that honors deceased loved ones with a blend of indigenous Aztec rituals and Catholic traditions. Celebrated from October 31 to November 2, it coincides with All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day in the Catholic calendar. Families create elaborate ofrendas, altars, decorated with marigolds, candles, sugar skulls, photographs, and the favorite foods of the departed. Cemeteries come alive at night with music, food, and candlelit vigils as families gather at gravesites to reminisce and celebrate. The belief is that the souls of the dead return to visit during this time. UNESCO recognizes Dia de los Muertos as part of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Far from mourning, it is a celebration of life, identity, and remembrance, reinforcing familial and cultural ties across generations. 5. Songkran, Thailand's New Year Water Festival. Held from April 13 to 15, Songkran marks the traditional Thai New Year and is one of the most iconic water festivals in the world. Originally, the holiday involved ritual purification. People poured water over Buddha statues and elders to cleanse the past year's misfortunes and welcome blessings. Over time, this evolved into full-blown street water fights involving super soakers, buckets, and water cannons. Tourists and locals alike take to the streets in places like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Phuket, dousing each other in an exuberant display of joy and renewal. In addition to the water wars, traditional elements like merit-making at temples, sand pagoda building, and family reunions still hold strong. The symbolic washing away of sins and bad luck from the previous year reflects the festival's deeper spiritual meaning. Despite the fun and chaos, Songkran remains deeply rooted in Thai cultural values of respect, cleansing, and fresh beginnings. 6. The Hadaka Matsuri, Japan's Naked Festival. In stark contrast to modest Japanese norms, the Hadaka Matsuri, or Naked Festival, held in Okayama every February, involves thousands of men wearing only loincloths, wandoshi, competing to touch sacred sticks for good luck. Dating back over 500 years, the festival's origins lie in purifying rituals. At precisely 10 p.m., the lights of the Saidaiji temple are turned off, and 2 sacred shinji sticks are dropped into the crowd. What follows is a frenzied struggle, as nearly 10,000 men jostle in freezing temperatures to grab the sticks and place them upright in a wooden box. The one who succeeds is believed to be blessed with a year of luck. The event is not only physically demanding but also spiritual, symbolizing purification and renewal. Hadaka Matsuri, with its mix of raw tradition and extreme physicality, exemplifies Japan's unique fusion of ancient rituals and communal perseverance. 7. Burning Man, a radical utopia in the Nevada desert. Unlike traditional cultural or religious festivals, Burning Man is an experimental, week-long gathering held annually in Nevada's Black Rock Desert, typically in late August. It transforms the barren playa into Black Rock City, a temporary metropolis dedicated to art, self-expression, and radical self-reliance. Participants, or burners, create mind-bending installations, themed camps, mutant vehicles, and immersive experiences. There's no money exchange except for coffee and ice. Everything operates on a gift economy. The festival's 10 principles emphasize inclusion, decommodification, civic responsibility, and immediacy. The climax involves burning a giant wooden effigy, the man, followed by the temple burn, a solemn space for personal reflection and grief. Burning Man defies categorization. It's not just a festival, but a movement, philosophy, and participatory community. While it may not have deep historical roots like Holi or Dia de los Muertos, it is a modern phenomenon showcasing the human desire for connection, creativity, and meaning in a digital age. 8. Thaipusam, devotion through pain in Malaysia and Singapore. Few festivals are as intense and visually arresting as Thaipusam, a Hindu festival celebrated by Tamil communities, particularly in Malaysia, Singapore, and parts of India. Devotees honor Lord Murugan, the god of war, by performing acts of devotion and penance that involve extreme physical endurance. The rituals can include piercing the skin, tongue, and cheeks with skewers or hooks, carrying elaborately decorated structures called kavadas, and even walking barefoot for miles. The most iconic Thaipusam procession occurs at Bandu Caves near Kuala Lumpur, where participants ascend 272 steps to reach the temple at the cave's summit. The painful offerings are believed to express gratitude, seek forgiveness, or fulfill vows. Despite its graphic nature, the festival is deeply spiritual, often accompanied by fasting, prayer, and meditation leading up to the event. Thaipusam is a striking display of human devotion, pain tolerance, and religious fervor, reflecting a unique intersection of faith and physicality. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.